See, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yoshe, Ba'Shem Kakodash. We say, Domlan, Sapas, and Elas, Agri Muslim, that Rulu teaches our person the truth, and we see politicians, so the Akamas, they push with no truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season and season. We say, Shalom. Once again, going into our video here, and this basically touching upon some breaking news. Now, this article went up 28 minutes ago, which is breaking. Sweden reports first Mpox clad one case outside Africa. Public health agency, right? Now, as you can see, I also had some stuff. See, but I did a video upon this yesterday, and I went into like, let's go back a little bit. Let me see if I find it here. Back again, right? So this I did a video going into this was August the 5th. Who reveals list of 30 pathogens that could potentially cause the next pandemic, right? So this was hey again, you just have to watch. Yeah, the trickery at the devil is a heavy thing, because they were talking about this months ago. Months ago, they were also talking about lockdowns 2.0, right? And as I said before, I had to get back that particular article where they stated that they wanted that the lockdowns that would be coming is going to be more harsh than the ones from before, right? And they would bring the stuff again. The wicked, they would bring the stuff to do these things, right? This, and if you watch how this mpox is being talked about, being mentioned, is basically following the same pattern as the last outbreak that it had, right? You all know what I'm speaking about, because if you mention certain things that it will be deemed, your videos may deem that medical misinformation and all this stuff, and even though you're reading it from a news site, a news page, they will still deem it as medical misinformation, and your things will be removed, right? So going into I'm going to the article here. Right? So it says Sweden reports first case of deadly mpox strain outside Africa. It says Sweden's public health agency said Thursday it had registered the first case outside Africa of the more dangerous variant of mpox. Now, if you all recall, when mpox was being talked about, it at a particular way it was being spread, right? And it was happening like in a majority of the cases were, I believe, in Europe, and it was basically men on men, right, doing abominable acts that was causing the spread. Now they're saying it have a different variant, and this one here, it could be this one here, it could be once it spread to a touch, or once you interact with someone that have it would be spread, right? So this person, now here how it start, right? So this person in Sweden, they have it. How much people have they been in contact with over the period of time? So you see where this is going down, right? So it's no, before continuing to the article, I'd like to bring a scripture. This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer, right? And watch unto prayer. So you say, but the end of all things is at hand. Hey, the time that we're in, we really not in no good times, right? The Lord mentioned the things that He would send upon you all, and these is the things being sent. It's nothing good, right? It's nothing good. Don't matter every single news site, news post. Once you watching it, you keep on watch. And you see the articles being put out, it's something bad, right? But it's something of prophecy, right? The wars, the pestilences, right? The earthquakes. I'll go to the page just now and show what I mean. The earthquakes, the uproars of the people, right? And all and many other things that were mentioned in scriptures. You've seen it happen today, right? You're seeing it happening. So that way it says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. So in understand the state you're being, because the times are we coming into, at the end of the day, it's going to be rough. It's going to be very, 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 very evil, right? It's evil times ahead. Now the scriptures mention perilous times we heading into. Perilous. That and so on, like nothing nice, right? So it says Sweden's public health agency said Thursday it had registered the first case outside Africa of the more dangerous variant of Mpox, which the WHO has declared a global public health emergency. Now this was just yesterday that they mentioned it to be that, and today now it have its first case. As Brothers was mentioning before, right? Brothers was mentioning before about we was laughing about how it started and how the stuff had happening, because again, once you could see, you're seeing what's the plan of the wicked, right? And you know what it is they want to do. They want to shut back down this place, right? They want to, as I said before, you could go and Google it and find the lockdown 2.0s. You could go and mention the what's his name, Klaus Schwab, whatever his name is, from the CBDC, him and his daughter, and talking about how harsh the lockdown's gonna be, right? And they also mention about if you don't have the particular system that they are bringing, you want to be integrated into society, and you will become an outcast if you don't follow the financial system that they're implementing, and many other things you would see, right? This is the time that we're in. Right? As I was bringing the scripture, it says 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 1, it says, "Behold, speak down with the ears of my people the words of prophecy which are put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Right? Hey, at the end of the day, these things are going to happen, whether you like it or not, whether you believe or you don't believe, these things are going to happen. The things that are written here say, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Right? It says, "Behold, said the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." And that is what we see. That is what the Lord sending upon this place. That is what the Lord bringing upon this place. Plagues. Plagues, sword, famine, death, and destruction. There's 2 days ago I did a video upon famines, right? Yesterday I did a video upon the same thing, and today now they're talking about the first case. Now, as I also mentioned at the beginning of the video, I went back to show that August the 5th they was talking about 30 pathogens with this particular disease, that another one they were speaking about. So it's the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right? So let's read some of the comments here. They say, "We're not doing this shit again." Sorry. Because what you feel going to happen, these people, they don't want to go and lead back a lockdowns, but hey, this person, Mark, you have no choice. Yes, because they already mentioned that these lockdowns, or you all wouldn't have the freedom you all had with the past one. They're going to be more harsh, right? And if you're going to look up videos on the Mpox, and you'll see the kind of outbreaks it is, you don't want to catch that, right? You don't want to catch that. This person, Mark, would you see the same thing when all your neighbors look like zombies? So some people are already preparing to be in it. They say just in time to shut everything down in the United States for election. Yeah, and again, once you're watching and you would know the agendas that are being put out and the things that are happening, right? Or just enough to mail everyone an absentee ballot. Hey, so people paying 2 and 2 together, but nonetheless. So this person, Mark, this thing is getting real, and at the end of the day, it's always been, the things that are happening is being real. It's just that you all choose not to believe, or just be in a confused state of mind, right? Or in a scornful state of mind. Just like this particular video I saved here, I come to do a video upon this, right? This is a woman. She was basically scoffing. She was basically saying something about the IUIC here. There was marching. They say the Hebrew Israelites are currently walking down E14 International Boulevard. All traffic shut down at the 98 Boulevard, right? So I saw this video. I didn't get to see the same day put up. I think I saw it 2 days after, right? And she said, never cleaning up the community, helping at a food bank, neighborhood watchers, just marching, nowhere, and woman hating. Hey, and I just sitting with Jake. Nonetheless, we know why IUIC off nonetheless, but they scoff upon the things that we would be saying and so on. At the end of the day, with the Lord standing upon all here, we will see how long that scoffing and those jokes and those smiley mentality you'll be in going last forever. We will see how long it will last, right? So yeah, I show in the coming days you're gonna see more news upon this thing, right? So hey, be prepared. Lockdowns might be on the way, shutdowns might be on the way. Right, so with that, we give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yehoshai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. We said about the person and elders of great most and rule by the teachers of person truth. And we say salutation, so the Akimat pushing good on the church and society, day in and day out on account of the end season and season. We say, Shalom.